Well, hello, everybody. So, a little bit about me. Going through a divorce, and with that being said, I'm going to be on the market. Single man, looking for a woman. So, with that information, knowing that women dislike certain things about men, I made a list. Titled, The 10 Most Unattractive Things Single Women Find in a Single Man. Now, this might help some single men out, knowing what women don't like. And if you're a woman, I want you to know, or I want you to let me know if this is accurate. And by the way, I asked AI, and this list comes from AI. Anyway, number 1, poor hygiene. That one seems pretty obvious. How a man smells ought to be pretty important. You know, I like a woman that smells good. I can only imagine that a woman would want a man that smells decent. Number 2, lack of ambition. Now, what is ambition? It is a strong desire to do or achieve something. Well, what should a man be ambitious about, is the question. You could be ambitious about lots of things. I mean, I don't know. That's a question for ladies. What should a man be ambitious about? Next one, arrogance. Arrogance is the quality of having an exaggerated sense of one's own importance or abilities. Hey, but do you like a man with confidence? Or you just can't be too confident, I guess. But yeah, nobody likes a self-centered, selfish person. I get that. I wouldn't want a woman who's selfish and arrogant either. Dishonesty. Lying or hiding things is never a good idea. I agree with that 100%. Lack of emotional maturity. Now, I've downloaded Hinge, and I can say at least half of the women that I come across on Hinge say they want a man who is emotionally mature. I just have a hard time with that. I mean, I get it. You got to be able to control your emotions. But I've come to find that men are pretty good at controlling their emotions. They don't get angry easily. I mean, yeah, the men I hang around, at least, the men I grew up with, the men I hang around are pretty emotionally mature. Granted, I know men have a harder time opening up about their feelings, which I think that's just part of our nature. So, but I get it. I looked up a little bit about emotional maturity. It says excessive clinginess, constant negativity, or emotional outbursts. Yeah, nobody likes that crud, man or woman. Number 6, poor communication skills. Now, I can get up in front of people and talk. Is that the kind of communication skills you want? Or is it, expressing my feelings? Because I'm really not that great at expressing my feelings. I mean, I can tell you if I feel good or bad, but in between, that's a little tricky. Next one, disrespectfulness. Yeah, nobody likes a disrespectful person Those people are disrespectful. Next, lack of responsibility. So yeah, we gotta be responsible. No woman is gonna want a man who's a nasty, messy man. Alright? Same for women. Nobody's gonna want a nasty, messy woman. Alright, insecurity / neediness. Yeah, I'd say women want to feel secure in a relationship. I'm surprised this one's not up higher. Women want to feel safe and secure. Women, do you agree to that? Number 10, lack of humor or wit. Well, I can laugh at myself all day long because I know I'm a weirdo. And then there are some honorable mentions here that AI gave me. Poor posture. Well, I'll be honest, I'm a sloucher. I slouch. My nickname in high school on the basketball team was, what was that guy's name? I can't think of the character's name. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. What was that guy's name? Quasi. My nickname was Quasi. Alright. Alright. Excessive poor posture. Excessive unkempt facial hair. Which, by the way, I did not know that it was unkempt. I always thought it was unkept. But it's with a EMPT, unkempt. So, unkempt facial hair. So, I don't know. I usually don't have a stash, but I like this stash right now. Anyway, and being a sloppy drunk. Don't be a sloppy drunk, fellas. Alright. Want to hear your input about this list? And I have a buddy of mine at work that said, don't make the video too long. Well, hopefully this isn't too long. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. And I'll have to make another list about what men find unattractive about ladies. So, listen up and be aware of what's coming next.